Alright, after this one, we got only 5 levels left to go. Okay, this is gonna get interesting. Am I just supposed to go like real fast or something then? Whoop. Okay, well maybe not that fast, but just fast enough to where like I can. Okay, what am I hitting? Am I hitting the snowman? Is that why I'm hitting? And it's not because like I'm losing like. Okay, yeah, that's it. And the cans are gonna be interesting. And of course, I have to get to enemies. Really? Okay. Really? Alright, finally. Alright, last 5 levels. And I think all of them are desert. So let's see.
I'll Quack fix the wings on this thing.
Let's see. I do think, like, yeah, the last one's just desert. Yep. Sandy Struggle. I don't know if I like the sound of that. Oh, alright, we got helicopters now. Planes. Well, from the sound of it, I don't know, like, if I picked up 2 extra lives or just 1. Too risky. I just saw it. I just saw the high on the ground. Yeah, that could have gone better. Alrighty, yeah, let's see what the last level has in store for us. Alberta. Closer. Hey, we're done. Alrighty, everyone. That was Spy Fox and Cheese Chase.
What a peculiar aftertaste.
Oh, stop. I get it.
I'd like a large frosty beverage. I said 1 large frosty beverage, please. I'm in a hurry. All I need is 1 large frosty beverage. I said 1 large frosty beverage, please.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, anyone that was inside those vehicles.
For 1 large frosty beverage. Thank you. That wasn't so hard, was it?
So much for your frosty beverage, Russian Blue. The gig's up. Thanks, Quack.
It was my pleasure, Spy Fox.
Let's get that piece of cheese back to the museum where it belongs.
I'd have gotten away with it if it weren't for your meddling, Spy Fox.
I don't know if anyone will want that cheese afterwards, but alrighty, yep, that was Spy Fox and Cheese Chase. Overall, this game was still pretty fun as I remembered it and everything. Very addictive gameplay and such. Like I said, for those that are like either familiar with the Spy Hunter arcade game, or even if you're not really all that familiar with Spy Hunter and everything, this is still a fun game on its own and everything. Controls handled very well and everything. Level design was creative, fun, and like I said, pretty much much like with the other Humongous Entertainment Junior arcade titles. Excuse me. Pretty much, Spy Fox finds the right way to basically balance the difficulty of the levels as pretty much as the game progresses and everything. I do like the different worlds and everything that basically the game takes you through and such. Let's see, is there anything else? Hitboxes were pretty fine and everything. One thing I do like about the game is that like they give you a lot of chance to get you like lots of extra lives and such, and pretty much also gives you a chance to like try to shoot down the enemies, or at least like try to run them over and such, like off to the sides and everything. Let's see. Music pretty much was just pretty much like the same music that you saw in like Dry Cereal and such. So nothing too much to say on the music in of itself and everything, but pretty much it does give you a nice opportunity to like listen to the Dry Cereal music, just in case of like pretty much just in case if you have not like if you not got a pretty much if you not had a chance to like hear it and everything while you were playing Dry Cereal and such. Let's see here. Is there anything else? That's really all I have to say about Cheese Chase overall and everything. The story in of itself and everything was pretty fine. I do like that in a way, like it does like carry off a little bit on like what happened like after Dry Cereal and everything, knowing that like we got to see Russian Blue again and such, and pretty much how we had a chance to like capture her and like pretty much put her in a spy jail and such. Let's see. I think that's really about it. I think the only like a nitpick I do have with the game and such is like hitboxes can be weird at like in some parts and everything, but I mean like overall and everything, like it wasn't all that difficult and such. Like once you get the hang of the game, and like especially if you want to use like the junior helpers, that way like you get an understanding of what the gameplay is like and such, because it'll make for a very fun game overall and such. So yeah, as for me, I enjoy Cheese Chase very lot. I definitely would recommend this to like either if you're a Spy Fox fan, either a Humongous Entertainment fan, but pretty much like I said, like if you got kids and such that like you want them to like you want to find a game to introduce them to like the to basically introduce them to the Humongous series and such. Again, you can't really go wrong with a game like this. So like I said, you can find this on Steam for very cheap and such. I was able to get this for like $5 and everything, so pretty much if you want to go back down memory lane and try Cheese Chase out for yourself, there you go. Alrighty guys, well this has been Sakura Diesel saying thank you all so much for watching. Now, for the very next game that I'm going to be doing for the gaming channel and such, I thought about this long and hard, and because October is coming to an end and such, I decided to hold off on the Halloween special LP until next year and such, or at least the year after, or like whenever I get around to it and such. So pretty much instead of the game that I was going to plan for like this year's Halloween LP, I decided to go back to a series I have not touched in like over, I want to say 3 years. I want to say like definitely somewhere around that part. But I figured now would be the time to finally take a look and go back to the Metroid series, starting with Metroid 2: The Return of Samus for the Game Boy. Now, most likely, much like what I did with the original game for the NES, I might use the map online and everything to basically help me navigate where I need to go and such, and what I need to like look for and such. But that's really the only thing I'm going to use the map for. Everything else I'm just going to like go into the game blind as best I can, and beat it as best I can. I don't know like if it's another Metroid game where pretty much like the faster you beat it, the better endings you get, so I cannot guarantee I'll get the very good ending, but I'll at least try to get like a neutral ending if I can and such. But yeah, and then pretty much after that, the next Humongous Entertainment game that's coming up next is going to be another Freddy Fish game, Freddy Fish 3. I believe it's called The Case of the Coral Cave or something like that. Unless I might be thinking of like Freddy Fish 5, but pretty much I will say this. Not only is that like the only Freddy Fish, well actually no, I should take that back. Yeah, okay, so pretty much like pretty much with that Freddy Fish 3, it's the only Freddy Fish game I have never played, and it's one of the few Humongous Entertainment games that I have never played, period. So pretty much for that game, I'm going in completely blind. I would not have any idea like what I'm going to be doing throughout the game, what I need to try to collect, or what I need to, you know, find or how to complete it. I'm going into that completely blind. So definitely most likely, it's probably going to be a game where like it's going to need multiple sessions instead of just like 2 and such. Depending on how well I play at the game. And it's probably going to be the very first time as well too, where I'm going to show off the save features of like these Humongous Entertainment games as well too. So I'm definitely looking forward to like giving Freddy Fish 3 a try whenever I get around to it, as well as going back to the Metroid series and see how Metroid 2 is as well. So anyway guys, this has been Sakura Diesel saying thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this session of Spy Fox and Cheese Chase, don't forget to hit the like button. If you guys want to, if you guys are looking forward to seeing me tackle Metroid 2, hit that subscribe button as well. Speaking of games, don't forget, if you guys got any games you want me to try out, list them in the comments on YouTube or on my Facebook page. If you guys like movie and TV show reviews, check out my main channel where I mostly do that. Or check out mine at Barney's Co-op channel, Review Bros, where we review movie, TV shows, music, and books together. Alrighty guys, well this has been Sakura Diesel saying thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the very next LP series, Metroid 2: The Return of Samus. So, until then, take care everybody, and bye-bye.